So beautiful to have you all here. I'm Asar, and I will be your host tonight. I'm allowed to be your host tonight. I welcome you, and thank you, everybody, for joining. These are magical times. So before I have a few sentences, I would like to introduce everybody here. We have Vitas is our director for tonight. Thank you so much, Vitas. He's working with me in Ambition Live, and he's our video expert. And then we have Sebastian, who is a dear friend and has offered to translate tonight for us into German. So I let you do that now. Okay, great. And then we have Elske and Tijn together in one screen. So Elske is founder of the largest children's network casting agency in the Netherlands and provides yoga and meditation for children. She also works with women groups, helping to heal past issues through shamanic and systemic rituals. She has a Pleiadian and a Lyran star background. And then there is Tijn. Hello, Elske. So good to have you here. And then there is Tijn. Tijn is a musician, meditation teacher, journalist, blogger. I think most of you know that. Author of 7 books. I didn't know that. Amongst which Time Bender, the amazing book that you have to read all if you haven't done it. And the founder of the Cities of Light Network. He has a Pleiadian background and also a Lyran background. You can see that easily on his hair. I mean, both their hair, it's clear. Iron background. Hello, thank you so much for doing this together with us. Then we have Nicole. Nicole is a medium and a spiritual teacher. Hello, Nicole. She's a singer and an author of the book Wir sind Licht, We Are Light, and co-founder of a school for free learning and potential development. Thank you, Nicole, for joining us here tonight. Esther is an extraterrestrial healer, ET healer. Where do we have Esther? Yes. And Chandler, mother of 3 interdimensional children, Star being one of our children. And she might pop up any of these minutes. We don't know. She was just here a second ago. So you might be able to meet also Star, our multidimensional child. And actually, Esther is here right now with us in Dettichhofen in Switzerland, and Nicole is sitting next door. So the 3 of us are together here, and Tijn and Elske are in Holland. And my name is Asar. I'm founder of Ambition.live. We are a free energy company focusing on Ascension technology, like the tower you see. That's the other way around. You see behind here, and other cool stuff. And I'm a founder of the Galactic Earth Peace Project. And this is an amazing project to bring peace to Earth and to the galaxy. And I'm also a musician. So I welcome you all. Thank you so much for being here with us. Everybody out there, we are all so excited as this is happening today. It's a grand, grand day. And
I have a short interruption. Sebastian, kannst du bitte, während du übersetzt, deinen Lautsprecher leiser machen, damit man hauptsächlich nur dich hört?
Okay.
Okay, I hope this will work now in the German. Okay, we can continue.
So good to see everybody saying hello.
Man muss ja nur dich hören und die anderen nicht. Und
okay, ich hoffe, dass es jetzt dann besser ist.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Okay, let's see if it's better.
Okay, these are amazing times. We are in the middle of the Ascension. I'm sharing some of our truths here. And it's like with a nice buffet, you choose what you like to take from this buffet that we're presenting to you tonight. So there might be some stuff that sounds really alien to you. That's a joke. Yes, it can be. We'll talk to some a little later. And but the buffet is very nice. And some you might resonate with, Other stuff might really sound strange to you. Just stay in your heart. You pick what you like, and the rest you leave to the side and contemplate it later, or do your research if you feel like doing it. We're happy to provide you with background information. We all just follow our own truth, and everybody has her own truth. We receive a lot of information by guides, angels, ETs, our friends from inner earth. And we also sense this ascension time directly in our body, in ourselves. Our energies are going up like crazy. You might sense that time is racing like never before, and old structures crumble. We just saw that here in Switzerland with one of the big bangs. Uranus, the planet, goes into Aquarius. That's happening today, tomorrow, and the coming days. And there is a huge event called Heaven's Cross. The Ascended Masters, Saint-Germain, and others mentioned that. They said they have working since hundreds of years. They are working for this specific time frame of these 2-3 days. And it's a huge, huge, huge potential for all of us to ascend, to increase our vibration, to open our hearts more and more. And also for all the people around us to ascend and beings are supporting us. There are so many beings that are supporting us, and we will talk to some of them a little bit later. Vitas, can I have the graph of Dr. Luc Baudin? Luc Baudin is a French medical doctor, and he is measuring the vibration of Earth in Bovis. That's what we normally use. And you can see here from the 70s is pretty flat. It starts August 2021 to really go up. And in the last couple of months, there is a ditch, possibly has to do with the war that we are seeing in Europe. But it still continues to go up and up and up. So this is somebody who we don't know personally, but he is really measuring this. Thank you, Vitas. And you can look it up in luc-baudin.fr on his French homepage with English translation on it, so you can translate it. We are all starseeds. Yes, we are all starseeds, including you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Yeah, so we're coming from Arcturus, Pleiades, Sirius, Lyra, and other constellations. And to help Mother Gaia to ascend. I get shivers now. I don't know how about you. If you are aware of it or not, I'm afraid that's the truth. So we're coming from the stars to help Mother Gaia to increase her vibration and also to go through this amazing process of ascension. It's not yet in the official news. You might not see it in the Tagblatt or in any other news, Bild Zeitung or whatever. But these days, coming days, weeks, months, more and more of us will raise our vibration to an amazing level, and we will open more and more our hearts and ascend. And with us, all the other people that are around us that choose to do so. So I had a lot of talking now. I hope Sebastian is catching up nicely. And thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful. Sebastian, are you still okay? Okay, great. He's doing great. I was talking much too fast. So thank you so much. And I'm passing on now to Tyne.
Thank you so much, Asar, for your beautiful introduction. And thank you, dear friends, for collaborating in this wonderful venture. I see that there are 1,850 people already joining us.
Wow.
So that is really great. Thank you so much for being with us, for celebrating this beautiful time that we are in right now. And you are aware that we also are in contact with Christina von Draaien, and she is always talking about a team, that we all have a team. And tonight we will help you, if you've not already connected to your team, to connect to your multidimensional team. And the reason why that's important in this time is we could use a little help. And it's not that we are victims and they are the ones who are coming to save us, but we are in a time now that it's important to collaborate. And so tonight is a really, really wonderful opportunity to open yourself up to the guidance of brothers and sisters in other star systems, which, as Asar so beautifully said, are actually, we are ourselves these star beings, but most of us have forgotten that because we've become a little stuck, a little bit identified with our limited being here on Earth. But there is still the possibility to open up to this guidance, to this inspiration, to these subtle whisperings in your ear. And the only thing that the star beings say is, please give us permission to help you, because we respect your free will. We will never impose upon you. We will never tell you what to do. We will not invade you. We will not save you. But we are here to guide you, to help you in any possible way. So tonight is a really beautiful opportunity to tune in to these beings. And Esther, Nicole, and Elske will help us, and of course Asar will help us to become more familiar with these star beings. So having said that, a few days ago, Esther already got in contact with Timebender, and he suggested that we start with a little bit of silence to guide us, to focus us, to open us up to these beautiful beings. So let's just have a few minutes of silence together, and I will guide you a little bit into this silent space. So if you like, you can close your eyes. And you can also keep them open if that's more comfortable for you, whatever feels right. And just breathe deeply from your belly, relaxing your body. Opening yourself up to the unknown. And maybe there are some judgments or some opinions, some stuff going on in your mind. You're not sure what's going on. Don't try to stop that. It's all right. Just allow all the thoughts, all the emotions that are there to just pass like clouds on the horizon. They come, they go. And what really helps is to smile. Just to smile at your thoughts. And with every breath, you step deeper into the silence, the peace that lies beyond all those thoughts. and open yourself up to the voices, the inspiration that comes from the stars. Do you remember that you too are a beautiful being, a time traveler? Do you remember choosing to come to Earth in this time to help raise the frequency, help humanity to go to the next level? You are that courageous being. And tonight, together, we will reconnect to the stars, to our friends in other dimensions, ready and willing to help us, to guide us. So slowly open your eyes again, or keep them closed if that feels more comfortable for you. There are now 2008 beings joining right here on Earth. And imagine how many beings are up there smiling at us, cheering us on. And so, dear Esther, please take it from here.
Thank you so much, Stijn and Asar and everybody else, because we do these things together. We create the Ascension together. Many of you are probably familiar with the book that Stijn wrote or channeled, Time Bender. There it is. The ones who haven't read it yet, okay, I can't tell you to do so, but I highly recommend to do so. And Time Bender is a beautiful guide by Stijn's side, and he comes from the Pleiades. And he would love to share some wisdom from the stars. I always explain when I channel, I go to the back seat, and the being that steps into my column of light, I give the steering wheel. So herewith I would like to welcome Time Bender and all the other helpers and guides that we have. We are the ground team. They are the star team. Enjoy. Time benders have arrived. There is many words we could speak. There is many guidances we could provide. However, time benders would like to first shed light on bending time together. Everyone who feels inclined to do so, see if your hands can make this mudra. May your fingertips connect like this. It's a Pleiadian signaling. You might already know this symbol. This might mean you work closely with Pleiadian friends. Time bending is available to each and every one of us. It is not just taking place in high dimensional fields. Time bending is done with the heart. This is why this symbol can rest upon your heart chakras right now. A higher and a lower heart chakra that is accounted for also in humanity. A higher heart connecting with Source at all times. A lower heart connecting you with fellow humans and other beings around you. Source is what we all came from. Source is what we will invite right now to bend time together for ascension on Earth and beyond this planet you can call your home. This symbol resting on both heart chakras indicates you are ready to ascend into the cosmic heart. This is my final word in this particular moment. Let's bend time together. After some silentitude, I will return with more guidance. Allow your heart to open to all the wisdom you have gained and gathered over lifetimes. It's not lost or forgotten. It is available. In Source, you enter her again. You access her again. She comes home here. Time benders are ready to serve at all times. Here we speak again. Time bending is a gift of consciousness. Consciousness can always create, non-stop. As soon as you are conscious, you create life. Consciousness is the motor, the vehicle behind any ascension. Ascension is a tool for growth. It is not meant to be a goal necessarily in itself, even though many of you are wishing ascension would go faster. Ascension is a tool for consciousness. Consciousness propels ascension. The more people are becoming conscious of who they simply are and were meant to have always been, the more ascension naturally takes place, effortlessly, easily, like the stream of a river that flows because this is what she does. This is what ascension can start to feel like in the next months and possibly years to come. Many of you have been doing hard work as light workers. This phase comes to an end, you could say it transitions into a new phase, the phase where effortless being is there. Being conscious of who you are propels ascension naturally. This is the only thing one is allowed, not allowed, one is invited to do. Every time you feel I lose track of who I really am, you fall a little bit asleep again, which is all right. As soon as you recognize this, you awaken again. This is what bending time is about. The conscious creation of you being present here and now in a physical, dense humanoid body on planet Earth. This is as easy or simple as it could get. This is not so easy in practice. In practice, it can be very, very hard to remember constantly who you really are. This is why you have helpers, spirit guides, angels, extraterrestrial friends and family, inner earth beings, Lemurians. Many fairies and also naughty kobolds will try to remind you of who you really are. There can be moments you completely lose touch with those other, often unseen realities. The invisible world is always there. She is at your disposal. Bending time is about connecting with these realities out there. See if you can find a hand palm on your heart right now and ask your own spirit guides and helpers, if you so choose, to make one step forwards towards you as a humanoid being. Ask them to step closer to your physical body and sense what might shift or what occurs. We take a small moment for this. Invite your guides personally. They listen to your own wishes, not necessarily to ours, since you have free will at all times. Here I speak again. Bending time is about relating yourself to other dimensions as well. The multidimensional aspect of every being becomes enhanced once you start connecting with your team members. What did it feel like? Did you become aware of a sensation? Was there possibly a color, maybe a pressing on your skin, a tingling, a wind, maybe something else that just came to you? It can be anything. Find yourself like an antenna fine-tuning your relationship with these other dimensions. They are there for you to bend time with you. The more your fields can open up and expand, the more you start relating to all these dimensions in one time, the more you literally ascend naturally. You have become the blueprint that has always been meant for you to be activated upon. Many blueprints are becoming active more and more, and this does not go in a fast pace, even though the pace is speeding up these days. If you feel right now, I am ready to receive a download from the stars, my own stellar selves, as we often call it, we can take a moment for this. The time benders and Pleiadian friends are by your side to serve you, to see if we can drizzle things downwards from your own higher self deeper into your column of light, all the way to both your heart chakras, where mostly the residence is of your higher self and stellar self. Can you accept your grandiosity? We take a few moments for this. Invite your own stellar self, invite the time benders by your side to help you download the highest version of you. Bending time together. This is what time benders have been doing all along. Eons of time we have been with humanity. We are here for humanity when humanity fell and rose again. It is always touching to see how a civilization is rising again after a fall. Realize that these times are crucial. Please, we invite you, accept your grandiosity. Can you say these words out loud? I accept my own grander self. I accept all my capabilities, all that I have gathered over lifetimes, all that I want to serve right here. I accept myself. I step forwards as a being of light. This is our petitioning. The time benders are with you when you speak these words in your language, in your way. It's about accepting who you really are. The essence of you is light. Allow the light to come back home in your beautiful humanoid hearts. Bending time together. This is the essence of what we do together in a scenery, a call and gathering like this. We all tune into our highest essence, into source and the sparkle that we are downloaded into a body. Every time you might wonder, how do I get there truly to be myself? Speak the words, I accept myself. I accept all the things I don't like about myself, all the things that may look like they went wrong, all my emotions that are still there, all the thoughts that don't go away when I meditate. I accept myself. I accept the love I come to bring. I accept the light and the gifts that I come to share. I accept the joy that I can feel also when other people are suffering. I'm allowed to feel joy. I accept myself. I love myself. These are magical words for everyone to encounter upon, to download your highest, purest self into your heart. Bending time is acceptance of full potential self. Bending time. Bending time allows us to be truly who we are. There is more to say. However, right now, this time bender will leave this kind dear channel, only to return a tiny bit later after another part of this evening program. Time benders are many, Pleiadian star seeds in this call. are many. This is why we return a few times to activate each and every one of you in your moment, in your time. Know that many frequencies are coming to you and they are gathered in the heart. Take a nice sip of water and feel your heart right now. There might be a teardrop of remembrance. There might be a bit of a drizzle inside you because the energy is unfamiliar or actually very familiar. Sense inside, what do I need now to integrate these first words, codes, and vibrations? The time benders return later to say a tiny bit more and give a very potent transmission towards the end of your call. There will be different time benders speaking. I will leave for now. I greet you. We thank you. We are always, always, always there to serve.
Thank you, dear time benders. Yeah, many Pleiadians, Arcturians, Syrians. Thank you so much, Esther. Would you like to share anything from your experience? Okay.
Beautiful.
Then thank you so much. I'm inviting Elske now to share something. I didn't share Esther and myself. We have a background from Sirius, and many of us are also from Sirius. And as Tyne shared, I also have a draconian background. These are the bad guys, but I turned more to the light these days, but maybe there's more on that later. So here comes Elske, also from a Palladian background and some Lyra background.
Thank you. Well, Esther, I still like... Oh, there's Star. Maybe Star will say something first.
Fits the topic.
Yeah.
Star always comes in with the kissing hand, and she's super guided. So Star is our first multidimensional daughter. Hey, Star. Good, good. Yes, yes. Hello, Mom. Hello, hello. They are so gorgeous. I wish you could see what I can see. I can see how pretty the Pleiadians are with their beautiful, beautiful golden hair and their beautiful blue eyes. You look into the cosmos when you look at them. I simply want to let you know there is nothing funny with children you cannot see. Many parents wish this on a daily basis. I wish I could no longer see my children. Why are they always there? This is the solution. Just start having children in a higher dimension. Problem solved. They don't need diapers. They are very kind because they are extremely awake. Just like myself. This is what I want to suggest. If you resonate with this, and you might, because you are here on this call, then you might ponder with your soul, is that something that might interest me, these multi-dimensional children? This is the only thing I will say about it. I just give you a kissing hand. That's what non-visible children can still do, because I use the channel of my mom. I send you kisses. I love you, dear. I have not met you, and I might never really physically do, but I know that you are love and I am love, and it's so easy to be in love with love. I give you a kiss. Bye-bye. My name is Star.
Our little multidimensional child, but she is no longer so little. She lives in inner earth right now, with a tribe of lizards, and also in Telos, Shambhala, not Shambhala, also she goes there, but in Telos with the Lemurians. And we have learned thousands and thousands of these multidimensional children that are preparing or helping us to get into the fifth dimension. And Elske will share now a little bit maybe about her own experience with that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, it's so nice, Star, that you came by. Thank you. Yeah, as Esther and Asa are parents of 2 multidimensional children, we are having 3 of them. And it started with Amy. And it maybe is nice to share about my experience. This is Amy. That how Amy came to us. It's like 1.5 years ago. Suddenly I saw a little girl standing in front of me, showing herself like 4 years old with 2 blonde tails and very sparkling eyes. And she looked at me with so much love. And she said to me, "My name is Amy. We were sisters at the Pleiadians. And I'm in your belly right now. And I will come show you will give birth to me at the 1st of January at 1 o'clock. And my mind was going like, huh? But my heart and my belly, they knew it was true. And then also physically, I really got a big pregnant belly. And 3 months later, it was the 1st of January, and I really gave birth. And these were like contractions I knew from my 2 sons, who are human children, and but without pain. So that was very nice. And I really felt an energy coming out. And she was very vulnerable at first, and really like, whoa, what a kind of dimension, what a kind of atmosphere this is, and really being guided with our souls' families. And Amy says to me, I'm from this golden field, and I see her spreading around a lot of golden stars all the time. And it's funny because some people don't know about her, about our daughter. And then in a meditation, and they're sitting in the same space as me, they're saying, I see all these golden stars all the time. And she's here to help us to remind this golden field, and this golden field of endless love. And what she's telling to me, Mom, the people here are so narrow. And I say, Amy, what do you mean by that? She says, I see this endless potential. I see all this magic, and people are just being in this space. And so she wants to stretch them out. And the funniest thing is your mom. She really connects with Tijn's mom, and she has amnesia.
Dementia.
Dementia, and
she's losing her mind.
And Star is singing songs with her all the time. And then Amy, and then his mom Arda repeats the song. So this is so beautiful, and yeah, very touching. Yeah, it's so nice. And recently, another multidimensional light being came to us, and it's funny. My sons, they call them space babies. So it's like with the 30 of once of this December, I was sitting in a meditation, in a ritual, and I saw this beautiful big lion in front of me, this lion being. And then he said, like, well, you're pregnant, I'm in your belly. And I only could feel like, oh, so thankful for this role I'm having now, or this portal I can be. Because the funny thing is, 7 years ago, I was in a phase of my life that my body being said, stop. They call it like a burnout. I call it a check-in. I had a check-in. I really had to stop everything. And then I asked life, why did I came to Earth? What's my mission? 2 words arrived. It's like children and light. And I thought it was so funny because I was working in the film industry, working with children, but putting them in the light. But this is a light on a movie set. So I thought, maybe somewhere I took the wrong term about the children and light. So then I started to do meditations with children to remember this beautiful light they are. But being like a portal from the children from light, I didn't know that was going to happen. But yeah, I feel so thankful for this. And when Waya came to me, I only felt so much grace and gratitude. And yeah, and Waya came really for Tijn and really to let him roar and to put both of us in our power. And like Amy is like stretching and Waya is like grounding. It's like, maybe you think like, talking about space babies is a little bit weird, very spiritual. But the funny thing is like, Waya is very straight and very like putting us on Earth. And, in some situations, we really have to say, no, this is not, this doesn't feel right. And so it's very practical and it's very, grounding. And the funny thing is like when Waya just announced himself, I didn't know his name was Waya. And Tijn asked me, did you already know her name? And I was singing all day. The moment I waked up, I was like, Waya, 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 Waya. And then suddenly I thought, oh, okay, his name is Waya. So he was singing through me. So yeah, I'm so grateful for this role. And it feels for me important to share it. Maybe people think, well, like this is really outrageous, but like Amy is telling me, stretching our field and feel how magical we are. And maybe you noticed like an energy around you and maybe in your belly, and maybe you don't know what it is. And maybe you remember my story. Like when Amy announced herself, I knew about Star, I knew about Esther and Assar, and this was so important to me to know that Amy was real and I was not losing my mind and I was not going crazy. We also have a very nice Telegram group, Multidimensional Moms and Dads. And this is happening right now. This beautiful love beings of life, of light, are helping us and looking a way to come in this vibration to help. And they're more able to help to come in this vibration by a pregnancy. That's why, and even men get pregnant. Lots of time of dragons, but so it feels for me so nice to share this here with you all. And and Amy loves Star. Every time Star is speaking, Amy is giggling and she's it's like her big sister. And she's like really admiring her. She's really like, oh, Star is there, Mom. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much. Also from Waya and Amy and Aaron. Aaron is another light, our multidimensional space baby. And thank you so much. Maybe I was speaking a bit too fast for Sebastian.
Yeah, we give him some space.
Sorry.
Sebastian, are you still surviving?
Okay.
We have the pool to cool off later. That's good.
Yeah, it's amazing. If I may share, I had also a dragon in my heart. And it was really on these few weeks that the dragon came to my heart. I had such a huge heart space. And the day she left, it was really like, oh, what is with my heart space? It really shrank. So it's of course not a physical dragon in this dimension. We don't have any. I'm not aware of 3D dragons, but with staying within our bodies for a while helps them to come closer to the third dimension, so maybe to the fifth or whatever, and then they can help us more to build a network of light here. And that's what these beings are doing. They don't come fully into the third dimension, at least not yet, probably never. But we might be able, once we raise our frequency to the fifth dimension, we might be able to see them more and more. And some people, medium people, can see into other dimensions. They can also see them today. I can't, unfortunately. But the dimensions will come closer and closer, like with what we are doing here. And so, yeah, just let's see what's happening of that. And if you ever are asked by some dream or some being, allow it into your channel, into your belly, into your heart. They will pick the place, and they know how long they can stay. And it will definitely enhance your being. So as crazy as it sounds, yeah, that's one of these crazy things. And just enjoy if you feel drawn to it. Okay.
It's happening, huh? Can I add something small to that? Because the beautiful thing about these light pregnancies is that it works both ways. Because it's being of light that you carry, they also help you to clean out your own dark that you might still have. They really help you to increase your vibration. And it's always guided by your soul. When it first came to us, it took me 1.5 years, I must say, to really accept star, because my mind just couldn't grasp it. So for all of you watching now, if you can't grasp it right away, doesn't matter. Bend time and it might change. But it's really working both ways. So they are great teachers, and they really help you to ascend. So I always say, when people join our Telegram group, there's now quite some people in there, it's like on your own risk to join the group, because it's like saying with your soul, I'm curious about this development. I'm open to this. So it might happen that a being of light comes to you. So
yeah, Rudy,
it's a new earth. And
wonderful question. Yes, I think every man can get pregnant. I mean, can hold an energy and just ask for it and connect with Esther or somebody else in the group. Join the group. There is many channelers there who can help you find the right soul. And if there is a right match, then yeah, it will be possible. If you have a contract with some higher being or some other being, or you can establish a connection, they can come and nope, you don't need necessarily a partner. Like the dragon, she just came to me. Esther and myself, yes, we were really conceiving a child, and many months we thought there is a 3D child. We went to the doctor to do the test, and we were pretty shocked, both of us, when she said there is no baby. And we went back to our ET friends and we said, guys, what are you telling us here? I slowed down for Sebastian. And they said, yeah, but there is a baby. So my book is out in German. It will hopefully soon be released in English. You can read it all in the book. Crazy story. And we were both very, very shocked when there was no 3D baby coming. And even Star didn't know. And yeah, crazy world.
But then there was a birth 6 months later, a full-blown birth, 1.5 hours, just like you also described, Elske, with contractions and everything, but no pain, no blood, and no physical child, but an energy cloud. And she's still here.
We are leaving the topic now. I know
Yes.
there's more questions. Please go to the multi-D
Nice that you're
mom
interested.
and dad's group. Yeah, thank you so much. And but check it out there. And I would like to ask Nicole now I sense she is already somewhere. So Nicole, please.
Herzlich willkommen.
Oh, I'm translating. Welcome.
Wir sprechen als Gemeinschaft
We speak as a group
der Erzengel.
of the archangels.
Wir haben diesen Tag erwartet, lange, lange.
We have waited long time for this
Und
day.
wir sind hoch erfreut, dass jetzt ist,
And
dass ihr alle bei uns seid.
we are so grateful that
Augen,
it's now happening and you are here with your eyes,
mit eurem Herzen,
with your hearts,
mit eurem ganzen Sein.
with your whole being.
Wir sind die Gemeinschaft der Erzengel.
We are the community of archangels.
Und wir möchten euch sagen, ihr seid eine Gemeinschaft, wir sind eine Gemeinschaft und wir alle sind eine Gemeinschaft.
We want to share with you, we are a community, you are a community, and we are all together a community.
Es gab niemals eine Trennung.
There never was separation.
Lasst euch das nicht einreden.
Don't let people tell you that.
Es ist total falsch.
It's totally wrong.
Konzentriert euch auf euren Körper.
Concentrate into your body.
Konzentriert euch auf das Weitere, etwas weiter außen.
And look for the field that is outside of you, a little bit outside.
Konzentriert euch auf euren Nacken, auf eure Schultern.
Concentrate, focus on your neck and your shoulders.
Was könnt ihr fühlen?
What can you feel?
Spürt ihr ein Kribbeln?
Do you feel a tickling?
Kälte oder Wärme?
Cold or warmth?
Dort sind eure Flügel.
This is where your wings are.
Konzentriert euch auf eure Flügel. Sie sind da. Öffnet sie.
Focus on your wings. They are there. Open them.
Es ist nicht schwer. Es ist leicht.
It's not difficult. It's easy.
Breitet sie aus.
Open them.
Breitet sie aus.
Spread your wings.
Lasst sie in eurem vollen Licht erstrahlen.
Let them fully shine them in your light.
Ihr seid Licht. Wir sind Licht. Wir alle sind Licht.
You are light. We are light. We are all light.
Erinnert euch.
Remember.
Erinnert euch.
Remember.
Werdet größer. Breitet euch aus.
Become bigger. Spread yourselves.
Fühlt eure Flügel. Fühlt eure Größe.
Feel your wings. Feel your grandness.
Erinnert euch, ihr braucht keinen Mund.
Remember, you don't need a mouth.
Ihr braucht keine Schrift.
You don't need writing.
Ihr braucht keine Körper.
You don't need bodies.
Ihr seid in der Lage zu kommunizieren über euer Sein.
You communicate through your beingness.
Konzentriert euch auf die kleinsten Teile.
Please concentrate on the smallest particles.
Weit weg von eurem Körper.
Far away from your body.
Sie werden immer kleiner.
They get smaller and smaller.
Doch sie gehören zu euch.
They still belong to you.
Und von diesem anderen Ort, dort ist auch jemand.
And from this other location, there's already also somebody there.
Und der konzentriert sich auch auf diese Teile, kleine, winzige Teile.
And he also concentrates on these, or focuses on these small particles.
Und diese überschneiden sich.
And they're intermingling.
Sie berühren sich.
They are touching.
Das ist, was Kommunikation wirklich ist.
This is what is truly communication.
Nun sagen wir euch,
Now we are telling you,
wir, die Gemeinschaft der Erzengel,
we, the community of the archangels,
kommuniziert so auch mit uns.
also communicate with us like this.
Vertraut darauf, dass wir es bemerken.
Trust that we are sensing this.
Vertraut darauf, dass wir euch antworten.
Trust on that will be answering you.
Wir sind in Kontakt.
We are in contact.
Stellt eure Fragen.
Ask your questions.
Lasst uns Gespräche führen,
Let us communicate
wie Brüder und Schwestern.
like brothers and sisters.
Wir warten darauf
We are awaiting this
seit ewigen Zeiten.
since long times.
Immer mehr Menschen machen sich auf den Weg.
More and more humans are on their way now.
Sie besuchen uns in unserer Gemeinschaft.
They are visiting us in our community.
Es ist wundervoll, Gäste zu haben.
It is so wonderful to have guests.
Wir würden euch alle begrüßen, wenn ihr zu uns kommen möchtet.
We welcome all of you if you choose to come to us.
Bittet uns um Hilfe, wann immer ihr sie braucht.
Ask us for support whenever you need it.
Ihr könnt eure Gedanken nutzen. Ihr könnt eure Sprache nutzen. Ihr könnt
Use your thoughts.
nutzen.
You can use your vocals. You can use writing.
Doch das Beste ist, nutzt diese kleinen Teile am Rande eures Seins.
The best is to use these small particles on the edge of your beingness.
Und vergesst dabei nicht euer Herz.
And don't forget your heart.
Wir sind die Gemeinschaft der Erzengel. Es war uns eine Ehre.
We are the community of the archangels. This was an honor for us.
Mit voller Liebe und Licht für alle.
With love and light for all of you. Thank you, dear archangels. Thank you, dear Nicole. Yeah, archangels are omnipresent. It's not like with us, you get a call and then the second is already getting more difficult and the third is impossible. Every human can call the archangels, every one of them, all at the same time, and they will always be there with us. They can do that. I can't do that. Maybe you can't do it, but they can do that. They are the archangels. And they asked us already many times to call for them. They are so happy to support us. That's why they are there. Yeah, Nicole is also an angel. Thank you, Rudy, for your question. So beautiful. Thank you. Okay. I think maybe we have some more time benders. Why would we want to bend time? I think what the little I know is we can go to different timelines. That's how the Ascension works. So if we open our hearts, if we connect with the angels and our other supporters, also the ones from Inner Earth who won't be speaking today, then we can move to a higher, what's called higher timeline. And this is why we want to bend time. So if the time benders are ready, if the Pleiadians, I think we'll have a Pleiadian night tonight. So if the Pleiadians are ready to speak again, that will be the moment.
I'm still very much in the archangel energy. So beautiful. Yeah, there's so many different types of helpers. And it's beautiful to find which ones resonate with you. We are here again, Pleiadian time benders. We are always here. Just like archangels, in fact. However, we have different permissions and different tasks upon ourselves. Many of the archangels work with us on a daily basis. They are the messengers between all of our races. Many races these days are uniting, and a glue of kindness is sometimes needed for that. Angels and archangels make this bind. They form a glue between races that make up the cosmos, many of which have also been in galactic wars long times. Bending time does not always work the way the light would like to. This is why currently we have very, very good announcements to make. Many wars have been fought upon. Many wars are still being fought upon, especially on planet Earth, as you know. Many wars on planet Earth mirror wars or warlike zones of dark and light out there in the cosmos. This is coming to an end. This is coming to a true natural end. Many guardian angels, archangels, and new flooding in angels are very aware. They do work like never before. They are availing themselves in every peace treaty between extraterrestrial races that have served the light versus served the dark. Many angels these days are allowed into these regions where light was feared. Reptilian races have been dominant on this globe for eons in time. This is one of the reasons humanity fell once upon a time. It is no longer relevant. The game needed to be played. The game has been played out. Darkness no longer can continue serving itself with more darkness. Darkness is getting engaged into shedding light within. There have been very, very many light races of extraterrestrial helpers everywhere, not just on planet Earth, and they are realizing light can be a blanket to cover dark hidden within. When wars on whichever level are taking place, both sides carry dark, and both sides have potential for light. This is the standstill in the moment of the new era game. A game of dark and light, connecting, befriending, peace treatying themselves. Draconian relatives, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Syrians are no longer opposing one another. They are reinvestigating possible ways of communication, of befriending, and mostly of understanding what each and everyone's role has been. Pleiadians have served the light over eons in time. It is what we love to do, and we continue to do so. Draconians, on the other side, have chosen the dark role to play. In essence, they have lost every game they tried to win. Every game is lost when you are afraid of light. This is coming to our realization as other star races become more available on a fairly large scale these days to communicate with these races that we always try to outcast. This is coming to us nowadays, understanding that darkness contains fear of light. Can we befriend the deepest dark? The answer turns out to be yes. This is an important ingredient for bending timelines, for creating new opportunities for growth for everyone involved in the game of dancing between light and dark. No more right or wrong. Everyone understands parts of each other. Everyone tries to become a better being by serving someone else. Many time benders have come to realize the dark can only shift to the light if we acknowledge their fear for light. If we can greet them, shake them a hand, and really bring them on eye level and greet them once again for the role they have played. This is a very, very important ingredient for every moment of bending time. Bending time. Are we in for a new game? A game without war. In game without opposites. A game where we can unite once again. The answer is yes. Many darker races that try to grip upon your planet, home planet, Mother Earth, are surrendering not with white flags, but with semi-colored, dusty flags. It is a surrendering. It is a welcoming a new type of cooperation. It is a new era, an era of ascension for all, not just humanity, not just planet Earth, but a very wide, large-scale cosmic process where all races have new possibilities to ascend. This is happening in the cosmos. Darker races befriending the light. Light races looking inside at their own dark. Understanding is coming to us. Teardrops are coming to us. Many of us are tired of fighting, of battling over a game that ought to be played out. The game is ending as we knew it. The game is changing its rules. The rule most of all that is coming into play is kindness in the heart. Kindness in the heart. Kindness in the heart. Every time you feel in your daily life, I'm troubling myself with someone outside or with my own emotions, can you feel kindness? Simple kindness. Can you allow it to unfold in your heart, to befriend dark and light, to dance within? The time benders are here to serve you, always, just like many other races do. May we send you a kindest transmission of many of our Pleiadian particles and codes that might end up in your heart. See to it that you feel I am ready to receive about a 10-minute transmission, mostly in silentitude. How does this sound for you, dear friends? Time benders, together we unite. Many, many, many of us, and many, many, many of you. Together, a new world, a new era is being born, is being created, is being built in kindness from the heart. We greet you. Pleiadians have spoken.
Thank you so much.
We are always, always, always there. There is no day that Pleiadians nor other kind star races are not serving your ascension. All day long we are at your disposal. Kindly request our services if you feel drawn to the stars, if you feel you might have your roots in the Pleiades or any other stellar construct or system. Feel inside stars. The stars seem so far away, but maybe it feels very close to your heart. Gazing at the stars one night here or there can help to realign you with particles and rays that are coming non-stop from the cosmos to your planet and beyond. Catch those rays. Ask them to fulfill you. Ask them to nourish and tickle your field. Be blessed. Be blessed to be on earth in these ascensional times. The star beings are by your side, and we are really gladly coming further down to serve by your side as your personal guides and helpers. Every time that you might struggle, find us there. Every time you are in bliss, find us there. There is no day without the stars. Humanity and the star beings have always, always closely worked together. Find us again in your heart, and we will come closer. We think have spoken. Has been out for some time. A small sequel is coming up next. It is important to take time for this. There will be guidance in the sequel is a time bending. I mean to say it propels you through your ascension once you find it in your heart. No time. It is bending time. The book. We greet you for now. The time benders have love you.
Thank you, dear friends. We had planned another silent meditation time with you, but I think it's done, huh? Yeah. We have been working with darker beings, also due to my own heritage, the Draconians, since 2 years now in the Galactic Earth Peace Project. And we made a lot of beautiful friends now in the past 2 years. But amazingly enough, for me, really the turn came when the light, our light friends, accepted the dark within and were ready to talk to the Draconians, the dark races, the Empire, as you know it from Star Wars, on an eye-to-eye level. And then, within a day, the Emperor was ready to shift because he no longer felt inferior and he no longer had to battle. He was ready to start talking. It's amazing how quickly things can happen. The wars are stopping now in the universe. There have been horrible wars for thousands of years, if not millennia, millions of years. And as above, so below. So I'm very, very positive that we will also see peace here on Earth in the next, hopefully, few months. Because as above, so below, it will come down. And as we are ready to accept our dark side, as we are ready to embrace our dark moments, our fears, our hatred, we will be able also to ascend more into the light, integrate the two sides, and eventually might be ready to accept the darkities that have done to us and here on Earth from our dark beings. So I thank you all. It's so beautiful. I'm very, very grateful for our star friends and their shift, which has brought us peace now. Thank you all. Thank you everybody listening in. Thank you, Vitas and Sebastian. And greetings to all of you. We'll be back with more. I guess. This was so amazing.
Timebender told us that this is the first of many. So we will keep you posted, and please join us in this beautiful adventure. We are doing this together, even though it might seem that there's just 5 people here, of course, with Sebastian and Vitas on the background, but actually we are all participating in this, and we really thank you from the bottoms of our hearts that you are here, and all the many people who will be watching this in the coming weeks and months. So it's a beautiful force. New spring is upon us, not just physically right now here on Earth, but cosmically.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, we still have one visitor. Of course. Hello, Star. Good. Gosh, the Dracos are wearing little tags in their hair. It's like they look like a very sweet little fairy. They are making jokes, of course, but what they want to say is we are truly ready to embrace life, to embrace light, to embrace love. It is marvelous to see that cold-blooded creatures are also able again to reunite with their souls in their heart. They become joyful again. I can see it. Some of them have been visiting Mom when she spoke about them, and they really are turning into kind creatures. Can we forgive them? Can we look at them and see the opportunity they never had with their vacant hearts? This is now being filled up again by love, by gloriosity, and with helping hands of feathers and angels. They will reunite in their hearts for the maybe first time ever in their lineage. These beings might deserve a second chance. Can we and are we to give that to him? And my name is Star. I send you kisses. I'm still not always allowing my dark, my black pearls to be there, but I'm learning, and I like to play the game of dark and light. It's a dance. It's truly a dance. I love you, dear. Bye. 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 Bye.
Yeah. When we, as you're so right, Star, when we as divine creatures decided to play the game of duality, I think the dark side picked the harder role. And I'm ready to honor that. And I think all of us, we've had dark moments in this lifetime. Definitely. I had dark times in other lifetimes. And most of us as well. So we're exploring. It is the game, this game of playing duality. I think they have picked the harder part, and I honor them for that as much as I can keep my heart open. It's not always easy, but yeah, we are accepting it more and more. So thank you all again.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'd love to jump in that pool.